Hi, Karry Batson. Today we're going to be working on gluing some handles. We're going to be doing the split grip today. It's going to be using the carbon fiber handles. Looks like we're all scuffed up on the blank. We have our spine mark to line everything up with. So now looks like we got a little bit of taping to do. This one has dual keys on it, which I mean it's got dual slots. So we got to make sure we get that tape up inside those slots. Press it in there. These particular seats, sometimes you got to watch for glue coming out of these carbon sleeves that are in there. Sometimes they're glued in, sometimes they're not from the manufacturer. This one is glued. I can see the glue line in there. The carbon, I'll probably go ahead and tape that edge too. Our carbon has a little bit of grip to it, which is nice, not as slick, but another place of glue can get in there and make it a little bit of a bear to keep clean. Next step, rod bond, 2-part paste epoxy. Try to get them as equal as possible. It's probably about enough there for this one. About the same there. We're going to mix it for a couple minutes. Now we're going to start with our fighting butt. Put some glue on the blank here. I always like to go above it a little bit. And then we'll just kind of get it on there. Okay. There. Take our cap. I just like to put the glue inside the caps when I glue them, as opposed to on the tenons that they glue onto, because it's forcing the glue to go away from the seam. It makes it easier to clean up. This one's really tiny. Really get a nice clean so you didn't squirt out. All went inside. And that's nice. Go with the largest winding check. We want the small that's top here. Put that on. And typically I like to use super glue when I'm gluing these on here. And go ahead and slide your winding check down over it. Make sure you're all the way on the bottom of the blank to the butt cap. Make sure it's sitting flat. That's good. Okay, next winding check, just slide on. I'm going to go opposite direction. The bottom one. Your next split grip. And put some up here above where it's going to go. There we go. It's pretty nice there. Have a little line drawn right there. We're going to save this one for a little bit. We're not going to glue it just yet. We're going to let it hang there. That way when we get all these other parts and everything fits nice, we can snug them up together. Real seat. We have our spine mark right there. I draw a circle around it so I know it matches this circle, and this doesn't mean it's on the top. The spine's going to bend. The way the rod's going to bend like that on the spine. Again, put it above where the real seat's going to go. The real seat's going to be down here, but I want to get glue up here. There is a pocket here on the back that'll help self-center with this rear split grip. This is the tenon coming off here. It'll help self-center. So you got to make sure there's not too much glue in this pocket when you slide this down. Otherwise it won't compress together and the glue will squirt out. Once you get all that glue in that reel seat there, you can see there's too much in that pocket right now. So you just pull it back like this and just take it out. The reason I don't use rubber gloves when I do this is that I know there's glue on my hands. If I had rubber gloves, I wouldn't know there was, and I'd be touching everything, and I'd have glue all over the place. I tried to use gloves when gluing, and it was a mess for me. So, again, it's going to go up over here. Just sit nice and self-centered here. Perfect. Nice seam. It'll squirt out. Okay, here's that glue I was telling you about, squirting out these little deals I told you to watch out for. We're wiping out the cutout. We're on the spine still. Okay, that looks good. We go ahead and slide our foregrip down. This is a little carbon foregrip. Perfect OD for this project. Again, watch the glue build up on the seam there. I'm going to go ahead and glue this trim ring down now. Should be good. These winding checks have a little glue lip on them too that helps so it doesn't compress and make a big mess when they come together. We're not going to put a winding check on this foregrip. It has such a nice taper to the blank. Just well done. They did a great job on these little foregrip nubbins, we call them. It's all carbon. Once you glue these trim rings on with the super glue, they don't move. So you can actually use rubber bands. I don't know if it's set up yet to device that. And it'll compress itself right up against this glued trim ring winding check. And you know, you've got a nice tight glue line across the board. Yeah, we like to let these cure 24 hours. It's not a quick set epoxy. They do make a quicker set epoxy. Takes about an hour. Let it sit for 2. This is a 24-hour cure. You could probably do it in 12. It says on the directions, though, let it sit for 24 hours. I've done it in 12. But. Okay, well, that's a carbon split grip, glued up completely. Thanks for watching. Please visit us on our social media, Built to Fish, and have a great day.